Hello everybody, this is Sheldon from Acrylic Art. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to be showing you the straight pour with the spiral. Well, I'm trying to get the spiral perfect, but it's a straight pour with the Boulder Cells and the spiral, like the Fibonacci spiral that was inspired by Gina DeLuca. I like the way she was doing those, so I wanted to try it myself. And this is my 4th time trying. And this is a 16 by 16 inch round canvas. And I like the way this one turned out. I put a little varnish on it to kind of bring those colors back, because you know when it dries, it darkens up a bit. But look at the shine, the size, and the 3D image of those Boulder cells. So I like the way this one turned out. Let's see, get a little closer, you can see how 3D those giant cells are. They got like a shadow to them a little bit. And even the composition of how the reds and the golds and the greens kind of go in those semicircles. So I really fell in love with this piece when it developed. So let's get over to the canvas and see how we got it done, all right? Okay, everybody, I'm at my canvas. I'm going to do this straight pour with Boulder Cells, inspired by Gina DeLuca. And I'm gonna go over my colors. First is my base coat, which is Liquitex Basics. And this is a mixture of phthalo blue and Mars Black. There's my consistency. Makes a little bit of a mound on the mound, but it disappears quickly. And when I go to the side, even the line that it makes disappears quickly. So that's a thin consistency, and that's what I'm looking for, okay? I'm gonna put some of this aside to finish off the top of my cup when I, well, actually have a little bit put aside for the base coat. And then maybe if I need to add to the flow. So this is Deco Art Teal. Same consistency. This is a mixture of Deco Art Emerald and Peridot. Peridot, right? Oh, Peridot. Thank you. Peridot. Okay. This is Color Art. It's a little thick. Let me thin it down a little bit. But this is Color Art Amber Fire Prism Pour. And this one is Color Art's Mayan Gold Prism Pour. So these two I'm going to thin down a bit before we get over to the canvas and layer our cup. So let me do that now. Okay, folks, I'm back at my canvas, and I don't have the exact color as the base coat. However, it's dark, so that the white of the canvas won't come through, I painted it black. And even if a little bit of the black comes through, it's not really going to show up against it, because not a whole lot of contrast between my base coat and this. So, but I put this here so that if any of the edges and the canvas comes through, I don't have to really do much of a touch-up job. So I took care of it beforehand. And I wanted to show you this real quick. I felt that the Amber Fire wasn't quite the reddish tone I was trying to get, the contrast, the green and the gold. So I just added a few drops of the Color Art Vivid Intense. I had like 3 drops to it, and it really made a nice color for that. So this is like the Vivid Intense plus the Amber Fire. This is the Quinacridone Red. of the Vivid Intense. All right, so there's my palette. Now I'm going to pour some of my base coat to the side, just so I'll have something if I need to add some more to the flow, to the cup for a flow extender. Let me put a little bit of a base coat down because the colors need to stick to a surface. So something's got to stick to that canvas. If I don't do that, the colors will roll over themselves. So I'm going to spread this out over the thing. So I don't really need to take up the time showing you that. So I'm going to spread this color over the surface. Okay, folks. So this is a cup pour. It's almost like a dumping swirl because dumping swirl is in a cup pour, but with the dumping swirl, you layer the puddles onto the canvas. The recipe for this is pretty much the same, except that you put the colors in the cup. So that's what I'm doing now. So you go high. Okay. Going high. Okay. From high. And from high with that gold. Oh, crap. I'll put a little bit of this base coat to cover the surface of what came to the top. That's off camera. Sorry about that lump. I don't know where that's gonna come up at, but hopefully I can get it. So let's pour this puppy out. Nope. Everything that's going to come out has come out here. So let me kind of move that back to the center a little bit. Torch it. I do have some Boulder Cells that popped up. What I don't have is that little Fibonacci swirl in the middle of the paint that was supposed to come to the top. Was supposed to fall to the bottom and didn't. Maybe when I added the gold, I should have put some of the gold into the side of the cup from high as opposed to the center. Maybe that's the deal. I don't know. So let that grow for a second. I really don't want to go through the trouble of mixing more colors again. But it's looking pretty galactic so far. But those cells are starting to grow a little bit. Pop a few more bubbles. Stretch that down a little bit. Bring it back. So let some of those colors open up. Get some of that off the edge. Come back. When you move these colors around, I find in my experience that it does open up some cells. And get them bigger as they grow, as you can see that. Okay, these cells are growing. It's a lot of contrast here. So I'm missing that Fibonacci swirl in the middle, but definitely getting those big boulder cells. A lot of those colors actually popped up that I wanted to. Now, granted, this is not exactly how Gina's look, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to get you down for a closer look. Okay, folks, this is the final wet result. I'm liking it. I don't have a name for this yet, but look at all those beautiful big boulder 3D looking cells in there. All those colors came up. The teal, or peacock teal, slash this reddish copper, slash this Mayan gold. Yeah, I did not get the Fibonacci circle in the middle like I wanted because the cup did not go all the way to the bottom with the gold or with the lighter color, but that's okay. I like the way this turned out anyway. All the colors are circular fashion, and the main effect is those big, juicy Boulder cells. I mean, just look at them. And the contrast of colors between the reddish and the greens. So, yeah, I like that a lot. And I hope you like it too. So again, this is Sheldon from Acrylic Art. And I say to you, happy pouring and good night. Bye-bye.